Hey everyone, thought I'd do a video, and today I'm doing a Pan That palette update. So I have two palettes here. One is the Sweet Indulgence palette, depotted in my Z palette, and the other one is my Lorac Pro palette. So I'm just going to show you the Z palette first and show you the shades that I currently have in my palette. Now I keep rearranging them. It used to be on this side and now I rearranged it on that side. It's just whatever I want, but I'll show you what I changed. I don't exactly remember which ones I moved and which ones I didn't, so if you guys want to see that, maybe look at a previous update. But these are the four shadows that I for sure want to finish up this year. So this one's in the Buff, this one is Teddy Bear, Malted Milk Ball, and Copper Peony. This one over here is Black Sugar, which I put off to the side just in case I felt like using it. I'm not planning on trying to use this up or even hit pan on it. Same with these shades. Satin Sheets, what is this called? What are you called? Lovey Dovey, and then Cherry Cola over here. So these are the four shades that I for sure want to finish up, and I haven't really made much progress on these, which, like I said, I'm not really focusing on them. I used this shade a few times, but I usually only use it to set my eyeliner. That's pretty much the only reason why I usually use black, is to use it as eyeliner or as an eyeliner topper. I used Satin Sheets a couple of times, and so I did the same with Lovey Dovey, but no obvious progress, just whenever I felt like adding a little something else. And I haven't used Cherry Cola at all. So as for the four shades, there is a bigger, a lot more pan in the Buff. And it's a really easy shade to use up. It's just that Too Faced eyeshadows tend to be super compact and dense. So like especially the matte shades, they are like super packed and hard to use up. I use pretty much every day I use white eyeshadow. I haven't been using this eyeshadow as much because I have a white eyeshadow in my Lorac Pro palette, so sometimes I use that, which I really shouldn't do since I'm trying to use this up. So I'm going to try to do that less and try to use this up because there still is a lot more product in there. I made the dip in, I made pan a little bit more in Teddy Bear, which I hit last update. And as you can see, I still have that same dip in Malted Milk Ball. I haven't really made much progress with it. But the thing that I'm really happy about is this shade right here, because I found out that it is super, like, it crumbles pretty much when you put your brush in it. So it's super pigmented, and you can use up a lot of it in a short amount of time, which is what I did. I kind of use this as an all-over eyelid color, and then I would use light bronze in the Lorac Pro palette in the middle and in the inner corner, and that just completely made it like hit pan pretty fast. So I really like that combination. I've been giving it a little bit of a break though, because I'm trying to use up some of the other eyeshadows in the Lorac Pro palette. But this is what it looks like right now. It's super crumbly, so I'm hoping, my goal for this one is I hope that I use a bigger amount of this by the time my next update comes. Hopefully use it all. That's what I'm going to try to aim for. But like, there is still a lot of eyeshadow in this pan, so I'm gonna just say aim to use up as much as I possibly can. If I finish it, then great. If I don't, then I didn't completely miss my goal or anything. So that's the goal for that. Use up as much as I can of in the Buff and Copper Peony for the Sweet Indulgence palette. So the next palette that I have to show you is Lorac Pro palette. This is what it looks like. And as you guys know, I aim to hit pan on Nude, Gold, and Light Bronze. I didn't hit pan on Gold or Nude, but I did hit pan on Light Bronze, that little itty bitty thing. I used up, like I said, I put Copper Peony all over the lid, and then I put Light Bronze in the middle and in the inner corner. So that's just how I kind of tried to use that up. I've been trying to do the same combination with Gold and Nude. Gold all over the lid and then Nude in the inner corner and also on the eyelid a little bit. It's not as good as the combination of light bronze and copper peony in my opinion, because it's just not as pigmented. I don't really go for frosty colors like this, and this gold is fairly light, so it's not as intense as I would want it to be. But it's an okay combination, so I've been kind of taking a break from that kind of combination. I've still been trying to use gold and nude at the same time because, like I said, I want to hit pan on those two. So I'm going to keep on going with this palette. There's an obvious dip inside gold, as you can see. I've been trying to use it up like crazy. In nude, there's a smaller dip. It's not as exaggerated as gold, but it's getting there. So that's just kind of what kind of progress I hit on these eyeshadows. Light gold, I mean not light gold, light bronze was super soft, but gold and nude is a little bit more, I don't know, dense in a way. I chose all shimmery eyeshadows out of this palette because it's really easy to hit pan on shimmery eyeshadows because they're not as packed as matte eyeshadows, so that's just kind of what I've been doing. And then I sometimes use the browns in this palette because I really love using matte browns, and I only have one matte brown in my Sweet Indulgence palette, so I've been kind of using these a little bit more, which is probably why I haven't made as much progress in my Sweet Indulgence palette in Teddy Bear. So the goals for next month, like I said, is to hit pan on gold and nude, hopefully, and then I'll decide then if I want to keep using this palette or if I just want to completely switch over to another. I'm aiming towards switching over to another because I'm starting to get a little bit fed up with the Lorac Pro palette, which is what I was afraid of. I really want to hit pan on those shades before I decide to move on to another palette. So I'm working on getting myself more excited for this palette. Like I said, gold and nude, that combination that I used with light bronze and copper peony, it kind of set me off doing my makeup for a little while, so that might be another reason why I haven't made much progress in the Lorac Pro palette, because I was just so set on light bronze and copper peony that when I decided to switch it over to these two, it just kind of blew up in my face a little bit. So hopefully I'll get myself more excited for these shades. I tend to really like it when gold is all over the lid, but maybe I can try it in the crease because I really do like gold eyeshadows in the crease. And I don't really like frosty nudes, but sometimes I'll use them underneath my eyebrow or in the inner corner, so I'll figure out something for that. Hopefully I'll get it done by the time my next update comes. So just a recap, I want to hit pan on gold and nude. And then in my Sweet Indulgence palette, I want to hit as much pan as I possibly can on copper peony, and I want to use up as much as I can on In the Buff. So that is my goals for next month. So that is the end of this video. I'm going to leave a list of some of the palettes that I currently own in the down bar. Let me know which one you think I should pan next, which shades you would recommend, all of that stuff, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So bye.